Bluetooth, an invisible handshake, a thread weaving your world together. But what if that thread is just waiting to be pulled? The air between your devices is a battleground, not a bubble. The connection is an illusion. It's time to wake up. Some see the world as it is, others see the code beneath. You're here because you sense the hidden flaws. Every protocol has a blind spot. Mastery is taken, not given. For those ready to move beyond the surface, reach out to cybersecurity@sagmail.com, your first key. Pairing sounds secure, but it's a weak handshake. Easy to mimic, easy to exploit. Each connection is an open invitation, broadcasting your data to anyone listening. Attackers can force weak encryption, impersonate trusted devices, and siphon your private messages. The handshake is a lie. The world is full of signals. Most just hear static, but with the right tools, you catch the whispers. Packet sniffers like Wireshark capture your messages mid-air, revealing secrets in real time. Encryption is often weak, and even metadata can expose your habits. The air is not empty. Ending a connection doesn't erase it, the digital world remembers. Every interaction, every connection leaves a trace. It's like a faint echo in the vast digital space, a whisper of what once was. Even when you disconnect, the handshake between devices leaves a mark. Your devices meticulously leave logs, recording every connection, every file access, every system event. These logs are like a detailed diary of your digital life, chronicling your activities in a way you might not even realize. They are the silent witnesses to your online journey. These activities create digital footprints in the system's memory. Data is etched onto memory chips, leaving behind a trail of information. These footprints can persist long after you think you've erased them, like faint impressions in the digital sand. Device discovery, while convenient, can be exploited. The very act of broadcasting your device's presence opens a door. It's an invitation, a beacon that can attract unwanted attention. This vulnerability can be used to access hidden logs and message histories. Attackers can exploit these weaknesses to piece together your digital life, revealing information you thought was private. Attackers can reconstruct your past from these seemingly insignificant traces, assembling a profile from fragmented data. They can weave together a narrative of your online behavior, revealing patterns and connections you might not even be aware of. It's like reading the torn pages of your digital diary, piecing together fragments of your online life. Each timestamp, each connection, each interaction tells a story, and attackers can use these fragments to understand you better. They might think they've covered their tracks, carefully erasing their steps in the digital world. They might believe they've achieved anonymity, that their actions are untraceable. But in reality, they're walking in digital snow, leaving a trail of footprints behind them. Every action, every click, every interaction leaves an impression, a trace that can be followed. The digital world remembers, even when you try to forget. Encryption, the magic word, the digital promise of privacy. It's the shield we raise against prying eyes in the vast expanse of the internet. We trust it to safeguard our personal information, our sensitive communications, and our most valuable secrets. Encryption is the foundation upon which we build our digital trust, believing that our data remains secure and confidential. But what if the armor is fake? What if the very protection we rely on is nothing more than an illusion, a carefully constructed facade designed to lull us into a false sense of security? The truth is, in the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats, even the strongest defenses can be compromised. Attackers spoof secure channels, creating deceptive pathways that mimic legitimate connections. They exploit vulnerabilities in the system, manipulating the flow of information to their advantage. These digital imposters can reroute your supposedly secure communications through their own malicious networks, gaining access to your data without your knowledge, perfectly mimicking trusted devices to intercept your data. They create convincing replicas of the devices and networks you trust, making it nearly impossible to distinguish the real from the fake. This man-in-the-middle attack allows them to eavesdrop on your conversations, steal your credentials, and manipulate your data in real time. You think you're safe, blissfully unaware of the invisible threat lurking beneath the surface. You see the familiar lock icon, the secure connection indicator, and you assume that your data is protected. But in reality, you're walking into a trap, a carefully orchestrated deception designed to expose your most sensitive information. But your secrets are on display in a public theater. Every message you send, every file you share, every password you enter is being broadcast for all to see. Your private life is no longer private. It's a performance for an unseen audience, a spectacle of vulnerability and exposure. Even encrypted channels can be hijacked. The attackers can decrypt your data, read it, and then re-encrypt it before sending it on to its intended recipient. You remain completely oblivious to the intrusion while your data is being compromised every step of the way. The safest room is the one you don't realize is a cage. The illusion of security can be more dangerous than having no security at all. It lulls you into a false sense of complacency, making you more vulnerable to attack. The key is to question everything, to never assume that your data is safe, and to constantly be vigilant against the ever-present threat of cybercrime. The illusion is shattered. The world you perceive, the reality you accept is not necessarily the truth. It's a carefully constructed narrative, a digital tapestry woven with threads of information, misinformation, and carefully curated perceptions. Are you ready to see beyond the surface? Are you prepared to question everything you thought you knew? The air is filled with secrets, whispers of hidden agendas and clandestine operations. Data streams flow like rivers, carrying encrypted messages and untold stories. The digital realm is a vast ocean of information, and beneath the calm surface currents of deception swirl. For those who know how to listen, not just with their ears, but with their minds. To truly listen is to analyze, to question, to discern the signal from the noise. It's about understanding the subtle cues, the hidden patterns, the unspoken truths that lie beneath the surface of everyday communication. This is about awareness and power, the power to control your own perception, to shape your own reality. It's about recognizing the forces that seek to manipulate you, and developing the tools to resist their influence. Understanding the vulnerabilities that shape your reality. Every system has weaknesses, every network has cracks. These vulnerabilities are not just technical flaws, they are also psychological biases, emotional triggers, and social pressures that can be exploited to control your thoughts and actions. Will you remain a passive user, blindly accepting the information that is fed to you, or take control of your digital destiny? Will you be a pawn in someone else's game, or will you become a player in your own right? The choice is yours. Hijack your access. Email adamcybersecurities@gmail.com for expert help. Don't wait until it's too late. Take proactive steps to protect yourself and your information. Our team of experts can provide you with the knowledge and tools you need to navigate the complex world of cybersecurity. Stay awake, be vigilant, question everything. The truth is out there, but it requires effort to find it. Like, share, and subscribe. Hello, friend, and goodbye for now.